Peace, 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 black family. This is Street Watcher TV. I'm back at y'all with another dynamic video. I told y'all I was coming black at y'all. I was suspended here for a few days for dropping a video. My take on the Whoopi Goldberg suspension. The things that I spoke on were so-called anti-Semitic. So I gotta watch the things that I say about a particular people. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm back at y'all with another video. It's kind of heartbreaking to know that my people don't take this stuff serious enough, and they call it conspiracy theorists when I used to expose what used to happen in the penitentiary. I used to give my knowledge to the brothers and sisters on the street about how the correctional staff assault and kill inmates inside a prison. No one never believed what I said. I was a conspiracy theorist. I made these things up. Now that I'm free out here on the streets, it's time for me to pull the covers off the wicked. Pull the covers off the wicked. Here's the people who will handcuff you, shackle you at your feet, and handcuff you and call you nigger once they get you in handcuffs. See, the white man is one of the biggest cowards in the world. He know what I'm talking about because I've been in those positions. When a particular officer falls out with an inmate, they have a disagreement, that officer always retain about 8 or 7 guards that will go into that cell and beat that particular inmate or kill that inmate. I've got 24 years in and out of those situations in the penitentiary. So when I gave my knowledge to family, friends, and associates about the particular wrongdoings of white racist staff within the circumference of the penal system, people call me conspiracy theorist. I hate Whitey for telling the truth on Whitey. How do you constitute that to be the truth? Because I expose what Whitey do. Now, if Whitey catches me in a particular situation, put me on the news, and said I committed this crime, all the Negroes will be in agreement. And they wasn't even there. I'm talking to the Negroes who always call people conspiracy theorists. Why they calling us conspiracy theorists for elaborating what's really happening? Our people are dying. You calling me conspiracy theorist, and white supremacy is eliminating our people. You don't even know where the term conspiracy theorist come from. And your dumbass used the same rhetoric of your enemy. Your enemy made the term a conspiracy theorist. Anytime a particular person expose the government, and the government will come up with the term conspiracy theorist. So, Negro, you calling me a conspiracy theorist, but the only thing I'm telling you is the truth. But I know why you call me a conspiracy theorist, because you love your white Neanderthal, Iceman, slave master so much that you wanted to fight me for the slave master, because I tell the truth about your wickedness of your slave master. The wickedness of your slave master, and you're mad. You're upset at the fact I expose the wickedness of your slave master. So what did you call me, Negro? Conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? A conspiracy theorist. Fam. A 55-year-old black man was killed at the Correctional Receiving Center in Orient, Ohio, back in February 6th of 2021. Michael McDaniels, 55 years old, had a situation where him and the COs was yelling through the cell door, and the COs took him out of the cell and slammed him on the ground, was beating him. You can see the brother protect himself, and that was the first wrong thing that he could have done. In their eyes, not in my eyes, because I would have protected myself, and I can understand him protecting himself. Two white correctional racist COs come to the cell, snatch you out, and throw you on the ground and commit to beating you. What are you supposed to do? Well, when he done that, the race soldiers felt that they lost some type of war. See, we at war 24/7. The white man understand that. We the only people don't understand that we are at war. Black people are at war. They are killing us. So, with that being said, this brother, 55 years old, they take him out the cell and beat him until he died. This goes on. This been going on for decades in prisons. Anybody that done time with me in Lucasville, Ohio, Lebanon Correctional Facility, Lorraine Correctional Facility killed inmates. The receiving centers killed inmates. Y'all remember Oriel Spears, I think that was his name, Oriel Spears from Cleveland. They set his murder up. I don't condone the COs killing inmates. I don't care what an inmate locked up for. If you convicted of anything, you're in prison serving time. That's why I was not a predator. If a person was in there for killing a kid, killing a woman, raping a baby, raping a woman, I didn't give a fuck, because being in prison alone is a hell of a punishment. When you can't go where you want to go and someone's telling you 24/7 what to do, that's a hell of a punishment. And you ain't getting no sex from your woman. You're not around women. You feel what I'm saying? That's depressive. So I did not stalk inmates and want to beat inmates up because what they did on the outs, because I figured doing time is enough punishment. But you always got these bitch ass inmates and these bitch ass COs who work together on the Luciferian doctrine and oppress the weak people in the joint. I don't do that. That's a bitch nigga. I'm gonna run up on a nigga, just to prove my masculinity, that I could pull up on somebody strong. But see, two strong people never go to war. America's a bitch. She ain't gonna pounce on Russia. The Neanderthal killing Neanderthals, black, white on white crime. It's a genocide going on over there. And black people, we ain't got nothing to do with it. Because nobody stepped in when the Rwanda genocide going on between the Tutsis and the Hutu. Nobody steps in and stopped the two tribes or the two clans from killing each other. And it was a mass genocide constructed and helped by the white Belgians. The white banks were behind this genocide where blacks killed blacks. They paid blacks to kill blacks in Africa. That's how this Neanderthal get down. So this 55-year-old black man was repeatedly slammed to the ground 16 different occasions. The video shows how they beat this brother in the blind spots. What I mean by that, when you see the brother, he's being dragged. His body is lifeless in a sense, because when they get him to the blind parts, and people who've been locked up, what the blind areas are in the joint, where they beat you off camera, then bring you back on camera, beat you, then bring you back in the light, beat you, bring you back on the camera. So this brother, I send my condolences to the family. You know, Michael McDaniels, 55 years old, black man that was handcuffed, beat by 8 guards. It take 8 guards to beat one black man handcuffed and shackled. What do you got to say for yourself if you're a correctional officer who indulging in assaults and murders of inmates that's handcuffed and shackled? To me, that calls for me to call you a bitch ass coward. You are a coward. How can you whoop a man handcuffed in shackles with 8 motherfuckers on one motherfucker? I've seen in the penitentiary 20 guards on one motherfucker. That's some coward ass shit for me. It's coward ass shit when I used to see the gangbangers. You know, Tay, Ray, didn't grow up in the era of fighting with hands. I used to see Ray and Tay getting shit started and 20 niggas jump on one motherfucker in the cell. To me, that's some bitch coward shit. That's why I never chose to be in a gang. You know what I mean? I do gangster shit without being in a motherfucking gang. I'm from the street. This street watching TV. I don't need a gang. I don't need a drink or nothing to make me be who I am. I'm alpha black male. This street watching TV, man, I'm telling y'all the truth. You know, every time I reveal the truth, YouTube stop me. YouTube act like I got 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers. I don't have any subscribers. YouTube put me on slow motion. They just suspended me for no reason at all. Just for exposing a particular people who hide behind religion and commit mass murder. I'm not going to go into all that. But the Whoopi Goldberg situation proves this situation. Okay, fam. 8 guards in the medical department, February 6, 2021, killed 55-year-old black man named Michael McDaniels. The investigation took 7 months. And you know what? The prosecutor of Franklin, what was that at? Franklin County. The prosecutor of Franklin County disagreed with bringing charges against these 8 correctional staff who helped murder this brother. And the coroner's office in Franklin County declared the brother's murder a homicide. Due to stress-induced sudden cardiac for being beaten by guards. And nobody's going to jail for this. See, Ohio is a Republican state. Ohio is protected by the government to kill inmates. No one in Ohio that's a correctional staff member kill inmates and go to jail. You never seen a correctional staff in the penitentiary for killing inmates and assaulting inmates. They may get fired for the assault. They might get fired for the murder, but no one brings charges up. Why is that? What kind of immunity do the correctional staff have to kill our people behind bars and get away with it? And no one's doing nothing about it. But it's a conspiracy theory to a Negro when I address this situation. Every time I speak on this situation, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm making this shit up. But in this video, you're going to see how they was dragging this brother around. I ain't got a cap. I tell the truth. Every time I tell the truth about the white man's history, you get mad. History is my best teacher. You get mad because I tell the truth. I'm a conspiracy theorist because I tell the truth about the Neanderthal, the Iceman that you in love with. That you in love with. The Ohio Patrol Department that works with these institutions, these prisons, automatically side with the correctional staff. That's how biased and racist the so-called justice system is. Your fucking judicial system was made to go against what's right. And these people brainwash you people like they are honest people because they say they the law. They abuse their fucking authority. That's why I don't give a fuck about what y'all say about the recent incident where a sister from Columbus, Ohio, racist ass Ohio, got shot by some deputies who proclaimed she was driving her car towards them that tried to hit them. How many times they use that story to kill a motherfucker, to shoot a motherfucker? By the blessings of the almighty ancestors and God, that this sister was just wounded. But they gonna give her a gang of time because the police gonna say she tried to hit him with a car. Why it's always at our detriment? If the police kill us, they go to jail, they get right back out, or they get slapped on the wrist. But you can shoot at the police and get a gang of time. You might not never get out. You can shoot at the police and miss the police, and I bet you fuck around and get life or get your ass beaten by the correctional staff who stick together with the po-po. Yes, I know brothers that shot the police, went to jail. The COs paid other inmates to kill this particular individual. This is how they get down in Ohio. They kill inmates, and niggas don't say nothing. They don't believe it. It's a conspiracy theorist. You know, you telling the conspiracy story. Yeah, it's a conspiracy. It's real because they conspire to kill black people behind bars. So how did this brother end up dead if I'm telling you the lie? If I'm telling you the lie, how did he end up dead? I'm a conspiracy theorist. One Negro tried to tell me that Lucasville, Ohio prison, he did not witness no injustice by the white guards in Lucasville, Ohio. Anybody understand where they had an 11-day riot in Lucasville Penitentiary back in the 90s? Anyone who's been in Lucasville prison can tell you about the racism that exists in Lucasville. Just because you say you did not see the incident, do not say it didn't happen. You might have been in the psych ward. You might have been on some drugs that kept you from seeing what's going on. But the proof is in the pudding. They jumped on me in Lucasville, handcuffed and shackled. I know what they do. I seen them jump brothers. I seen them beat brothers to a plug. What are you talking about? So when you talk about conspiracy theorists, I laugh at you. You know why? Because you just make excuse for white abuse. You make excuse for the Neanderthal, the Iceman abuse towards your own people. That's why you mad, because I speak against your slave master who gave you insanity Christianity. Who gave you insanity Christianity. By the way, what have the Christianity Jesus done to stop this brother Michael McDaniels from dying? Michael McDaniels from dying. Why did Jesus didn't come down and stop the slave master from enslaving my people? See, the devil never gives you nothing to free you. The devil never gives you nothing to give you prosperity. The devil gave you Christianity. He gave you insanity, kept you trapped. You praying to a white God to come back and save you from this white, racist, anti-black world. And you can't tell me this ain't no anti-black world. They kill us all the way around the planet. They kill us all the way around the planet, and nobody gives a fuck. They kill blacks all the time around this planet, and nobody gives a fuck. Black people waking up though. Africa about to kick France out. I can't wait to kick China out. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck what's going on over in Russia, in the Ukraine. Them ain't no African people. They ain't black people. They don't give a fuck about us. I don't give a fuck what happened to the Arabs. They don't give a fuck about us. The East Indians don't give a fuck about black people. They all conspire to kill black people. Even us as a people sit around conspire against our own kind. On all levels of the game. Black people got no allies. We got no allies. So that's why we need African panism. So all black people, no matter what you believe in, we can all unite up under one banner, and that's to get motherfucking free from the motherfucking Neanderthal. To get free from this racist ass motherfucking world, Luciferian's world that we living in. You know what I'm saying? You want to call somebody conspiracy theorists, and they conspiring against black people every fucking day. So how did Malcolm X die if it wasn't a conspiracy against Malcolm X? How the fuck Martin Luther King died if it wasn't conspired by J. Edgar Hoover? The man that gave you the conspiracy theory word that you use today. But they conspire against the Black Panthers, Huey P. Newton and the Black Panthers. You don't even know nothing about Huey P. Newton. They gave you Chad Boseman, rest in peace. They gave you an actor and called him the Black Panther. Like if he put in work, like Huey P. Newton, who put in work in this country. Who put in work in this country, and J. Edgar Hoover and your white government worked tirelessly every day to take the Black Panther Party down. And you telling me that I should vote for a country that killed the Black Panther Party off? The fuck out of here. I never vote for Democrat or Republican. Both slave plantations against the liberation of black people. Where's our hate crime bill at? Where's the black people's hate crime bill at? Since I'm a conspiracy theorist, how come the George Floyd bill still ain't passed, but the Asians get a few lumps on their head and the Asian get a hate crime bill before Africans? How in the fuck do that happen? How the fuck the Mexicans about to be paid reparations for some shit that happened in 2018? And black people built this country for 4 fucking goddamn centuries? We built this country. And you telling me we can't get reparations? And y'all telling me Joe Biden is going to fight for black people? He been smacking the shit out of black people. He ain't did shit for us. You ain't going to get shit from Obama administration, a Trump administration, a Bush administration, a Reagan Bush administration. You didn't get nothing from a Theodore Roosevelt administration. A George Washington was a slave owner administration. Thomas Jefferson was a slave owner administration. And you Negroes call me a conspiracy theory when you can sit back and see how they've been conspired against us for the last 400 years, and you Negroes call me conspiracy theorists. Get the fuck out of here. What it is, you just a coward and you scared to speak. The white man got you shook. You scared to speak the truth. When they killed Malcolm, you got scared. You got scared. When they killed the Black Panther Party off, you niggas got scared. You niggas turning to hoes. That's what happened. So don't call me a conspiracy theorist when these motherfuckers conspire against us every day. How did the fucking Tuskegee happen? How did the white man come up with the experiment backed by the government to give black people syphilis? If that wasn't a conspiracy within itself, can you explain the Tuskegee experiment that was propagated and conducted by the American government, but I'm a racist? Why did the government experiment on black men and give them syphilis and see how long they can go with syphilis? Huh? But I'm a conspiracy theorist. Why would you sit back and give another human being syphilis and sit back and watch them deteriorate? What kind of science is that? But I'm a conspiracy theorist. But when you check these things out, they really happen. You know, so this brother died for no particular reason. I'm tired of hearing about all this news in Ohio, how they still killing people in the penitentiary. I was doing time way back in the day, and they was doing that to people, and they still getting away with it. This street watching TV, man, I'm exposing the wicked tonight. I'm going in hard. I'm going in hard. You feel me? Negroes calling me a conspiracy theorist. These are the same niggas who may have a quarter more than you and think they better than you because they got a couple more dollars than you got. These are these niggas who make excuse for white abuse. A nigga who live next door in the suburbs to a racist think he better than you because you still live in the ghetto. I don't give a fuck, nigga, how much money your ass got. Your ass black in America. If they can lock Bill Cosby up, your money don't mean shit to me. You can't impress me, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck if you bought a Maserati tomorrow and bought a house on the goddamn in Malibu, nigga, in California, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck. That shit don't move us as a people. Impress me, show me, goddamn it, an all-black grocery store in the goddamn community where we ain't got to go to the Arabs and buy that rotten-ass food they be serving the motherfucker. Impress me, motherfucker, like that. Do something for our community. Nigga, all that individualist, material shit don't mean shit to a nigga in a white man's world. Your ass in a white man's world, you ain't got no power. But you drive a Maserati and you live next door to a racist in Miamisburg, Centerville. You feel me? Malibu. You feel me? You think you better than me because you can rub shoulders. You a black Mason. You a boule. You better than me. You know something that I don't got with the secrecy. But your secret is out the bag, boule. We know who the fuck you are. We know where you stay. This African panism, this a new day. We waking up, Negro. We waking up, Negro. You ain't better than me because you can rub shoulders with the Neanderthal, the devil. You ain't better than me. I ain't met no white man better than me. I don't give a fuck how much money a white man got. I was born melanated. I was born black. I was born black carbon. I am the essence. I am the beginning. Self-esteem through the roof. Self-esteem through the roof. My self-esteem lower than the Nile River. I'm a black man. I'm a king. You just can't be a black man. You a Negro. You will always be a slave with your white man Christianity. Christianity is insanity. It has done nothing for black people. Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately, Christianity? I'm on some Janet Jackson shit today. Y'all remember that song? What have you done for me lately? Da-da-da. What have white Christianity done for the African lately? If you go to Africa right now, they gave all the African Bibles and gave them a white Jesus, and they just stripped Africa of all her natural resources. They stole all of Africa's natural resources to keep white America flourishing, to keep the Western world flourishing. You know what I'm saying? Africa's like the surrogate mother, and all these motherfuckers suck off her titty and steal all her resources. Wrap her with the platinum. Where do you think the platinum and gold come from? They pay Africans 70 cents to extract gold from the gold mines and the diamond mines. And you motherfuckers want to call me a conspiracy theorist? Because I expose the white man, your God, your white Jesus. Christianity ain't did nothing for black people. And the theologians in the house, theologians can't mess with me. I don't care how many degrees you got in biblical scholarship. I run circles around the theologians. You know why? Especially the black theologians. Because he have the slave plantation information about God. You got wisdom from a people who has not been godly for the last 400 years since they've been dealing with us. You get your knowledge from a people who has not been godly for 6,000 years they've been on our planet. You get your knowledge from white people. Have they been godly towards black people? Answer that question. Has the white race, since we came in contact with them, had they been godly with black people? Here's some people teach you about God, and they've been the devil the whole time. Killing you, lynching you. You know what I'm saying? Denying you opportunities. And they be right in your government. They be right in the correctional facilities killing brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Killing sisters. But I'm a conspiracy theorist. Hey, this street watching TV. I bought the heat tonight, and I'm going to continue to bring the heat. and I'ma bang on the beats. I ain't gotta be capping. Let's get off into this. I ain't gotta be capping.
We're responsible for what happened in that video.
The Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections says this video shows how it all started. Michael McDaniels is in his cell on February 6th. Officials say he yelled at officers, but there is no audio. You see two officers open his cell and pull him out behind a stairwell. They end up on the ground in the corner.
When someone's yelling at you and you're having an altercation, verbal altercation, running over and opening the door is not smart.
See, for you Negroes who always say that I'm a conspiracy theorist, see, when that door opened up on that cell, the two officers threw the brother on the ground. He was defending himself behind that wall back there. See, they always go in these dark places, and they taught and trained to take you to a dark place to try to get out the camera's eye, but the camera catch him. Because he turned it up on them. Two officers grabbed him and threw him to the ground. See, that marked his death right there. Because now the white power structure of that prison is ran by white folks. That was an act of war when the brother turned it up on the two guards that jumped on him. He defended himself. So what do these cowards do after that? You feel what I'm saying?
Is officer created jeopardy, and that is part of the findings.
McDaniel is then taken out of the housing unit. He is seen several times on the ground in the snow before being brought into the medical unit, moved from bench to bench. The internal investigation found 16 times where McDaniel ended up on the ground, either on his own or by use of force. They focused on 5 moments in particular where force was used. In 4 of them, investigators determined the force was not justified and was excessive.
16 times is ridiculous. There were golf carts available. There were other options. The nursing staff could have come to him.
Now let me tell you about these wicked medical personnel in these prisons. These nurses that they hire stay silent. They know about all the beatings and murders of inmates around the country, especially in Ohio. Ohio is one of the smallest states compared to Texas, California. You feel what I'm saying? But she got more prisons than the law should allow. And in these Ohio prisons, these nurses are some wicked nurses, male and female nurses, especially female nurses. You'd be surprised how they hide assaults and murders in prisons. I know. I've been there. I witnessed it. So you can call me a conspiracy theorist all you want for exposing what's real. You feel me? This street watching TV. Mash up the likes and share this video. You feel what I'm saying? I speak the truth.
That is a lack of a scene supervisor taking control and making appropriate decisions. There's just nothing about this that's okay.
What happened in the medical unit is also a focus of the internal findings. After use of force incidents, inmates are supposed to have a full medical exam. McDaniel is only in the exam room for a little more than a minute. The nurse claimed he refused a full exam. An LPN who wasn't there to witness what happened signed off on her report.
See, all you see is them dragging him. But when they get to the dark corners, they putting hands on this brother, kicking him, stumping him, hitting him. When they get to the dark corners, then they come out in the camera light and you see him dragging him. Why is he walking like he dizzy? Like he ain't got no balance. You feel what I'm saying? Like he lifeless. You feel me? How do a man start walking like that? You feel me? See, I know what's going on. But Negroes who always make excuse for white abuse will sit back and look at this if this is not real. Fake nigga. Scared nigga. We gon' fight back though. You feel me?
But investigators say that story is false, claiming he didn't respond to questions. supposed to have a full medical exam. McDaniel is only in the exam room for a little more than a minute. The nurse claimed he refused a full exam. An LPN who wasn't there to witness what happened signed off on her report. But investigators say that story is false, claiming he didn't respond to questions. ODRC says those nurses involved have been reported to the Ohio Board of Nursing.
There are questions about the quality of that exam.
In total, investigators identified 10 employees involved. 8 of them are able to be disciplined by ODRC. 2 have since resigned, including that nurse who says McDaniel refused his medical exam.
The strongest discipline possible will be levied, up to and including removal.
Reporting in Columbus.
She say that they're going to lean towards a heavy penalty towards these officers. But little do you know, once you investigate this, no one was found guilty of murdering this black man. You feel what I'm saying? I want to use this video to prove my facts as fair use. At the disclaimer, this video is fair. I'm using it for fair use.
Angela Reigert, 10 TV News.